Guys, the newest addition to the armory, a Ruger American, and I got mine in 22 Win Mag. They come in 22 LR. Come on, focus. Anyway, it's 22 Win Mag. Where are you? There we go. They come in 22 LR, 17 HMR. I actually wanted an all-weather stainless. They couldn't supply me one with threaded barrel from the factory, so I got this one. Pretty happy with it so far. Went out for a shoot the other day. I'll be honest with you, the factory sights I really struggled with, even out to just 50 yards. The front sight is quite good, but this rear sight, this flip up, is apparently the same as the 10-22, and I struggled sitting in the shade. Out in the sun it might be alright, but yeah, I struggled with it. I won't go into what the scope and the bipod are. They're just additions that I've had from other rifles. I've swapped, because I'm now running the scope, I've swapped to the higher cheek riser. Very easy to do. You just unscrew your rear sling screw, slide that back, put the higher one on to suit the scope, and screw that back in. Easy as pie. I've always wanted a Ruger for their good quality, and they've claimed, or everyone's raving about their reliability and good quality. So I've always wanted a Ruger, and this one come up, and mate, for in America they're around the $300 mark. In Australia it's about $600, but I think I ended up paying maybe $650, but I can't complain at all, and I'm really happy with it. So the things I don't like, as I've just mentioned, I didn't like the open sights. I really struggle to see and line up the bottom of the rear sight, with the front, even though the front is very clear and easy to see. Like there, but the rear one I just really struggle with. Struggle to focus and struggle to see it at all, actually, under the shade in the building I was shooting out from. So things I don't like, I've got a Seiko Hunter 85 with the Swedish Mauser bolt action, and this really short bolt and really small angle of I find it really stiff to operate compared to the Seiko, which is obviously a much more expensive and good quality gun, but I find it, and even the slide action is a bit notchy. I'm really hoping that's just really close tolerances to do with a good quality rifle. I know they're only cheap for the price that you're paying, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan at this stage. I'm hoping it'll wear in a bit more. The other thing I don't like about it is until you put the first round in, you can't actually engage the safety. It's only once you've locked the first round in, where there's the possibility of accidental fire, then you can put the safety on. And it does work. But for me, I'd like to be able to put the safety on at any time. Right, see, now I can't put the safety on until I've cocked another round. Now I can put it on, okay? Now I can operate it normally, but until you put the first round in the chamber where it's still live, say you were teaching your child and you weren't watching, they accidentally put their finger on the trigger and it went off. I just don't like that factor. It comes with the factory 9-round magazine. Again, I hear nothing but positives about these things, and just looking at it, the 9-round rotary magazine, I really like the make of it, the finish of it. It's quite nice. The thing I have to admit I don't like about it, and again, this may be something that will maybe loosen up with age. When you pull the mag release back, 9 times out of 10, you watch it, it'll do it now that I'm videoing it. Sorry, you push forward. Push forward, and it did it. It fell out. 9 times out of 10, nothing happens. It's in there. And here we go. Get it back in there. Of course, it did it when I didn't want it to. It's done it again. Okay. We'll go 8 times out of 10. 8 times out of 10, you push that lever forward and nothing happens. We'll even close the bolt. I'll dry fire. See again, can't pull the safety. I'll open up, and I bet you it does it this time. It did. Okay, normally, 7 out of 10. Normally, I pull that forward, it doesn't drop, not even a millimetre. So you can't, because it's a flush fit, you can't pull that out. And I'll do it while it's on the side, right? It freaking did it. That'll be my luck. So what I find with this particular magazine is I have to push, I pull that lever, the mag release forward, and I have to release it by pushing down with my thumb, which is not, sorry, go that way. Like push forward and push down my thumb to get it to release. So again, you know, maybe it's loosening up, but that's one thing I have found with it. Now, what I've bought is a Lucky 13 15 round magazine. I'm in New South Wales, so the 15 round is the biggest I can go legally. I went to many different, I'm going to have to hurry this up, I'm going to run out of time. Went to many different retailers. They all said, no, the biggest you can buy is 10 round. In Australia, I rang Cleaver Arms personally. In Australia, you can buy 15 round in New South Wales, 25 round in, I think it's Western Australia, Victoria and Queensland. You can buy a 25 round. In New South Wales, you go the 15 round. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube with guys with aftermarket 1022 and Ruger American, just Ruger aftermarket magazines. This is the first time I've tried this. Now, one thing I will note, the thing I liked about this, keeping in mind that this did not automatically pop out to my hand. The thing I like about this, you grip the magazine, you pull that lever, and you can pull it straight out, as opposed to the other magazine, which we'll say 7 times out of 10 did not release. So the other thing about these Lucky 13 mags, it actually does say in here, where is it? Number 2, the 22 Magnum LTI series were designed and extensively tested for CCI style of rimfire ammunition. So I've seen videos, as I said, where it won't load. 10-22 when it's fast, rapid fire, repeat with a semi-auto, it doesn't actually pick it up. So I've not gone with CCI, I've gone with Winchester, just ones that I happen to have. It's the safety still on, I hope. If not, I'm going to put it on and make sure. It is now. The first round. All 15 rounds, not a drama. So I think that Lucky 13 could do a reasonable quality aftermarket. Alright guys, more videos to come. I'll show you a comparison between these, and I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll do some more firing with this Ruger American 22 mag. We'll see what groups we can get, and I'm still trying to do a direct comparison with 1022 and 17 HMR out to 150 and 200 meters and see what they can do.